Hello guys, welcome to another comprehensive tutorial on the shape builder tool. So today we're going to have a deep understanding of how the shape builder tool works. So the very first thing, I have these practice files. I'll place the link on the description below so you can be able to download these practice files and use them for practice. So first I'm going to lock this layer so it's locked, so that I'm not be able to alter with these practice files. So I'll create a new layer on top of this layer 1. So I have my layer 2. So now on my layer 2 is where now I'm going to do all this editing. So what do? The very first thing, we want to create a shape that looks like this. So what do? You first need to draw this ellipse that we have here. So let me have an outline of black, just one stroke. Yes, I'll come to my ellipse tool, zoom in, hold shift, click and drag, and there I have my ellipse right here, my first ellipse. Then I'll hold alt, click and drag so that I can get a copy of the same. Place it here, place it exactly at the center. Then I need this other ellipse here. So what do? Let me do away with I need this other ellipse. I'll do away with the fill color. Then I'll come to my ellipse tool again. Then I want to draw another ellipse while holding shift. Yes, I want it to be right there. So let's change the stroke color so that they are visible. There's something like red can do. The same thing here. Let me change the stroke to red. Now I'm going to duplicate this. So alt click and drag. Sorry, let me undo that. Control Z, alt click and drag, and yeah, I have that in position. Now I need this big ellipse. I'll come again to my ellipse tool, hold shift, click and drag, then come back to my selection tool, click and drag while holding shift so that the shape does not distort. Right there. Yes, right there. Now we have our shapes in position. So what do? Let's ensure we have all of them selected. Then come to your shape builder tool, and now you have these shapes that are highlighted in that grid. But now you can see, if you come to this, it's also selecting this side. It's supposed just to select this, meaning there is a place where these strokes are not crisscrossing very well. So back to my selection tool, I want to zoom in. Let me check here. That seems to be okay, somewhere on top. Let me try to increase this a little bit. Yeah, right there. Let me check here. The same thing below here. Then I'll select all the shapes, come to my shape builder. Now that is okay. Now you can see this is selected independently. The same thing here. So what do? We need to combine. As you can see, we need to combine this shape and this shape. So what do? You use your shape builder tool, click and drag between the two shapes, and that is now one shape. So you can click on it, and here it is. you have this shape here, right here. So you can, let me give it a feel of black. Zoom out, let me do away with the stroke. Zoom out a little bit, and here it is. Let me place it there. Then we also need this other side, so come to my shape builder. We also need this shape, so click and drag back to my selection tool, give it a feel of white, then do away with the stroke, none. So let me click and bring it here. Let me do away with this. So you have to zoom in and ensure it matches exactly right there. Yeah. And you can do a black outline for this one, or you can just make an as you can see, you can make a black outline for this. It's not visible. Let me increase this size to 1. The stroke to black. Yeah, so that we have this black outline, this one that comes this way. Now yes, we have that shape, only using the shapes that we have and the shape builder tool, and we are able to create such a shape right here. So let me add a new artboard. I'm going to add a new artboard so that I place it here. So this is our shape number 1, and it's done. So the next shape is let's create this. So what do you need? You need all these squares here. So you can just come to your rectangle tool, come to this anchor, hold shift to have a perfect square. So let's do away with the fill color, and let's give it an out stroke of red so that they are visible. So I need another one, so alt click and drag, alt click and drag, alt click and drag. So how do you come to a shape like this? Ensure you have all of them selected, then come to your shape builder tool. The shape builder tool has the ability to delete shapes. When you hold alt on your keyboard, you can see the plus sign changes to a subtraction sign or a minus sign. So the moment it changes to a minus sign, you can now minus this shape. So I'm going to use that. Hold alt on my keyboard and click, then hold alt on my keyboard and click also this, hold alt on my keyboard and click that. Then I'll come to my shape builder, my selection tool, click and drag this, place it there, give it a feel of black, then place it somewhere here so that you can try. Let's do away with the stroke. And now we have this shape. You can see it marries exactly this shape. So yeah, that's it. We already have our second shape here using the shape builder tool. So that is how powerful the shape builder tool is. So you can even create a cloud with the shape builder tool. How? I'll come to my ellipse tool. I want to draw an ellipse here. While holding shift, I'll draw that. I'll zoom in, place it right there, hold alt, click and drag, increase the size a little bit, place it right there, then hold alt, click and drag, increase the size of that ellipse, increase it, yeah, something like that. Then alt, click and drag. I need another one here, yeah, right there. Then what else do I need? I need a rectangle tool. Yeah, I need a rectangle. Come to my rectangle tool. Yeah, come to my rectangle tool. I will draw a rectangle here. Draw a rectangle. Ensure it marries very well here at the bottom. Ensure it marries very well at the bottom. Then the next thing you're going to do is you have now to use your shape builder tool to create. As you can see, it's already, let me drag them somewhere. See, it has already formed this shape. So the only thing remaining is you to combine all these shapes into one. So just come to my shape builder tool, and what do? Click and drag along all these shapes. Ensure you have all the shapes selected like that, and when you release, you have one complete shape like that. Yeah, then let's give it an outline of white. Increase it. Yes. Yeah, there's something here that is not right, so I will undo that so that we solve that and ensure it. Yeah, simply because, as you can see, let's reduce the size of this. So that it does not create this shape here. Yes. So now I'll come to my shape builder. Then now ensure all the shapes are selected. Sorry about that. Come to my shape builder. Then hold Alt, click and drag. Sorry, you're not supposed to hold Alt. Just click and drag. I've joined those. Then click and drag. That is joined. Click and drag. That is join there. Click and drag. Just click and drag until you ensure you have all the shapes selected to one shape. Now we have one cloud shape here. Yeah. Then it has this color. It's a gradient, but let's just give it. Come to my eyedropper. Click on it. Come to the stroke. Give it a white. Increase the stroke size here. Yes, we have our cloud here, looking very nice. There it is. You can increase the size. So since we have a white background, we are not able to see the stroke, so let's give it a black stroke. Yes, and there it is. So how would you achieve this one? The same way, come to your ellipse tool, hold shift, click and drag. There it is. Let's reduce the stroke to 1. Yes, then you can zoom in, go to your ellipse, hold shift, click and drag. Ensure you are holding shift. Then back to my selection tool, Alt, click and drag so that I get another shape here. Zoom out, Alt, click and drag. I need this shape. Then Alt, click and drag. I need this bigger ellipse. Increase the size like that. Increase the size like that. Yes, then again I need the rectangle tool here. Yeah, right there. So let's do away with the fill color so that we'll be able to see what we are supposed to be doing. So we'll do away with the fill color. So we are supposed to join here. Okay. We are also supposed to, what else? To join here. Okay, so I'll come to my shape builder. Then click and drag. I'm not in my shape builder, sorry about that. I select all shapes, come to my shape builder, then click and drag here. Now we have that. Click and drag here, click and drag. Yeah, we have that. Nice. What else? Here, yeah, click and drag. Yeah, ensure you join all shapes that are not supposed to be there. Yeah, we're going to join this one. We're also going to join this one. Just click and drag along those shapes. Click and drag, and now we have our shape. Here it is. So for this one, it's just the outline. Let's drag it here, increase the size. Let's give it an outline. Yes, and there it is. Exactly like this. So that is how powerful the shape builder tool is. It can create as many shapes as possible. You have to group this one. Control G on your keyboard. Hold Shift while changing the size. And that's it. So the other one that I'm going to show you, the last one, then you can use the rest here to practice. Okay? You can use the rest here to practice. So I'm going to show you this one. Which one? This one, to show you that the shape builder tool also has the ability to fill colors, to fill specific colors in shapes. So I'm going to come here, select my ellipse tool, hold Alt, click and drag. No, hold Shift. The stroke is too big, so I'll reduce the stroke here to 1 or 2. Hold Shift, click and drag. Come to my selection tool, Shift and drag, Shift and drag. Back to my selection tool, ensure it's in position. So Alt, click and drag. I need another one here, right there. Then Alt, click and drag. I need another one here. Oh, made a mistake. Alt, click and drag. Okay, I have my 3 ellipses there. There is one also that I need in between here, so I'll come to my ellipse tool, draw another one here. Ensure those edges are in position. Let's ensure those edges are in position. Yes, something like that. So now we need to join this to be one shape. We also need to join this, and we also need to join this. So ensure you have all the shapes selected. You can come to your so now I want to show you how to fill colors with the shape builder tool while also joining the shapes with a certain color. So now we want to fill this with yellow. So I will come to my shape builder, select on this yellow. Oh, sorry about that. I have all the shapes selected, so I'll first deselect, come to my eyedropper, select on this yellow. There it is. So I have the yellow selected. I'll come here, then I'll go to my shape builder, then click and drag. And I have that shape there. Then I will come also to, let's make the shapes first, then we'll fill them with the color. Come to my shape builder, select all shapes, come to my shape builder, place it shape builder, click and drag. I have that. Come here, also click and drag, and I have that. Then what do? Then Control Z. I made another mistake, so yes, we have our shapes here selected. I want to drag them somewhere else. There they are. There they are. Seems I made a mistake. Let me undo that. I made a mistake here. Come to my shape builder. I'm supposed to join this. No. I'm supposed to join that. Yeah. Place it there. Then now you can give these shapes their colors. That is yellow. I come to this, that is a shade of blue. I use my eyedropper. Then I come to this. There's a mistake here we did. There's a small mistake here that I did, but I know you can figure that out. You just have to ensure these outlines are in their good position. So I made a mistake there. That's why you can see we have this small patch here. But yeah, that is how you achieve such shapes with the shape builder tool. So guys, I will leave this practice file in the description below. Then download it and use it to practice as many times as possible to create the shape builder, to create shapes using the shape builder tool. So that's it for today about the shape builder tool. You can tell me on the comment section of which tool you want me to make a comprehensive tutorial about it. Then I will do that in the next video. So that's it for today, guys. See you.